This is a Headgum podcast.
Hey bitch, what is your whole deal? Hey bitch, just tell us how you feel. You wished for a sign from above. Well, here's a podcast about boy sex, fucking, dating, and love. Seek treatment if you're boring as fuck. Seek treatment if you're unlucky in love. Seek treatment if you just can't take a hint. Well, seek treatment with Kat and Pat.
Hey,
It's Mrs. Kitty.
and it's actually just plain old Pat. And this
P.O.P. Pop.
and this is Seek
It's Seek
Treatment,
Treatment, a podcast
about boys, sex, fucking, dating, and love.
dating.
And what I had to say
and
is,
love.
foolish one, stop checking your mailbox for confessions of love that ain't never gonna come. You will take the long way. You will take the long way down. And
I
that is
don't know that.
That's Taylor Swift's Foolish One. I think it's from Speak Now.
You know that's my blind
Foolish
spot.
One. Oh, I like Speak Now. And they said Speak Now.
All right, that's my theme of you at my wedding.
Yeah.
Okay. We're already in fucking. What's the word I'm looking for? We're already in deep water. Lately, I think my brain's off. We're already in shit. What's the phrase?
I
We're already
don't
in-
know.
Like we're already in trouble. We're already in. George, you know what I'm talking about. We're already
Let's
in.
bring in our guest. Let's bring in our guest.
We're already in trouble with our guests, and now even more so.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Because we've been through a
We're in deep
technical
shit.
hell.
Yeah,
We're in deep
We're in deep
shit.
shit with our guest.
And but thankfully they've chosen to remain on the Zoom, and they're still going to absolutely kiki with us professionally. And put your ears open for George Civeris.
I'm gonna cry.
No.
Because I'm like, I really am like, this is reminding me of like when we all first became friends.
Well, guess what?
in a
And
way
guess what?
that-
We haven't changed,
That's
and neither
me.
has the
We
level
always-
of success of our podcast.
No.
We always remind our friends of the old days because we've
Yeah,
stayed
people,
completely
whenever people see us,
stagnant.
they go, "Oh, it's like the old days."
That's not
You
what I
guys are still
meant.
doing this.
Oh, y'all. This
I
is like the
remember
old
y'all.
days.
Y'all was like the old days.
No, every time I do this podcast, it's when I'm going through a really vulnerable time for some reason, whether good or bad. Like the first time I ever did it was after I had my first date with the man who is now my husband.
So romantic.
Second time I did it was the day after I got fired. I used to work at the relaunched Gawker, and it shut down. And then we had already scheduled this podcast, and I was sort of promoting the concept of having just been fired. And now I am like, it is now, we don't have to talk about this too much because it's going to be beyond irrelevant by the time this comes out. But Thanksgiving is this week, and we are hosting 18 people, and my mom is staying with us in this room. And also next week, the special comes out, and while my mom is still here and she's coming to the party.
That's a lot.
And I'm like, right before, like, I just put in the fresh direct order for the Thanksgiving food. And I'm like, all day I have sort of like old fashioned, like severe anxiety of the kind I haven't had since like college.
Really? Explain that. What do you mean?
Like, honestly, just this like jitteriness.
Ooh.
You might, it might come across as we're recording.
No, you seem
just do
cool.
not.
What's the phrase? Cucumber.
Como se dice? Isn't that what Ilaria said? Wow,
my
amazing.
God.
Really current joke.
No, we just learned about her last week, so it's perfect.
You're also very like Catherine today. You're very what's the Little Mermaid song again?
Yeah, what's that word again? Feet.
Yeah, but what's the Little Mermaid song again?
But who cares?
What's
No
a
big
fire?
deal.
Yeah, I want to be
Where the people are.
Is it called Where the People Are?
What's that song?
A Whole New World. No,
Thank
that's
you.
Aladdin.
No, I know.
I want to be
I
where the
want
people
feet.
are.
I want feet.
What is a
I
fire and what's why does it? What's the
What's
word?
the
for
word?
it?
Burn.
You're being that
know.
today, Catherine.
I'm being
in a good
very
way.
that. Well, I have to ask y'all a question really, really quickly. Is it better to do what I did today, which is you wake up at 3 a.m. to get on the first flight out, to know that you're going to get to New York at a reasonable hour, but then you end up, when you get to New York, you nap until like the day is essentially over?
That
Or
is
is it better? Or is it better just to sleep till a leisurely hour, take more time at the airport, potentially get delayed, and then get in and you don't feel crazy?
I think the latter. To
Yeah,
me,
the latter.
I just
okay.
don't. I no longer. I know myself, and if I try to hack it in some way, I just end up like sleeping for a day when I get to where I'm going.
Yeah, I've been so scared of all these delays, especially Thanksgiving week. And I was
know.
like, I just need to get home. And then
Yeah, wait, no, I mean the
essentially-
former. I meant the former is better.
You think what I did was better?
You think
Yeah.
you would rather just like not
Be
sleep
in
for
your house. Yeah, just be in your house where you live. I'm
It
always
was
like,
nice to like collapse in my house. I did something really crazy, and I'm sorry, by the way. I got Chick-fil-A, and
really.
it was really tasty.
You know what I
And-
did on Friday? It was a cold night here in LA. It was a cold, cold night, and I haven't been ordering out a lot, but I was like, I'm gonna get Pad CU.
Fuck yeah. Pad CU is explosive.
Pat, you are fucking crazy.
No. You have
I
a
got
problem.
Pad CU. What do you guys think about me not being invited for the second year in a row anywhere for Thanksgiving, but not caring? But it's like it does present the
But
question.
not caring.
It does present the question like, do I have friends?
Well, first of all, you have.
It
Pat, can I say
pretends the
this?
question.
Because you're famous for having a massive family, I think everyone assumes you're going home.
Yeah, but I don't go home for Thanksgiving.
Well, maybe not everyone knows that.
It would
What's
have
that word
never-
again? Oh.
Yeah, you got. I mean, the thing with being a straggler for Thanksgiving is that there's the first humiliation of being a straggler and like being alone, and then there's a second one of actually having to proactively ask to join someone else's because no one's gonna know.
Right.
I know.
No one like naturally has like a list of people who are in town.
Last year I was invited somewhere, but the person who was inviting me knew that I had nowhere to go, and that was too embarrassing to me, so I didn't go. And then this year I did think that this year I did think to myself, if that person invites me again, I will go. And I just found out he's out of town, so I don't care.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm glad about not caring. And
George,
like,
can I ask about this in the Instacart order? Because I know that can take years or even days to really
I know.
years or even days to get that cart stuffed to the brim. And I'm so curious about the number. Not
The
to be
number
so
of
gauche.
people coming.
I'm like, if you're going to feed 18 people,
Yeah,
that Instacart order is going to be up there.
I don't
I
even.
hate when people are like, I hate when feed is used that way. It makes me think you're like spooning things into people's mouths.
Oh, we basically
That's like
are.
Jill, that's like Jill Zarin. I put food in your mouth.
I miss her.
I gave you a house to live in. And Bethany was like, I wasn't like, I would have bought my own food. You know what I mean?
Well, the irony is that years later, Bethany keeps talking about how she's homeless, which she's
I
not.
know. And
So-
Now she's homeless. I think I might have muted her. You know, for a while.
No,
What
she's
Not
not.
now. Yeah, but
So what keeps happening with me and Bethany is I went through like a truly like 5-year period where I kept bringing her up, and I would see people looked at me like I had brought up Donald Trump. Like people looked at me the way you look at someone who like suddenly wants to talk politics when you're like just trying to have a good time. And I kept being like, isn't everyone like in on the joke that she's like such a funny figure, and it's like funny to like talk about Bethany and make fun of Bethany, and people were like, I don't want to talk about that right now.
wow.
But Catherine, we never talked about this during your watch of New York. You know, my favorite ever scene of New York.
Well, I'm at such an explosive point, so I'm curious what you were talking
It's
about.
early. It's early. It's
Oh,
like
okay,
you
then
saw it
fine.
years ago, but like it's early season 2. Bethany's staying at Jill's. It's kind of the height of their friendship. And Gloria's there, Jill's mother. And there's a scene between just Bethany and Gloria, and Bethany is cubing a watermelon. And Gloria is giving her wisdom, and she's saying, you know, Bethany, you're accomplished. That's not easy. You don't just wake up one day and become accomplished. It takes work. You know, life goes fast, Bethany.
Oh.
I turn around, it's Passover. I turn around, it's Yom
Oh.
Kippur. I have friends dying, Bethany. Bethany is cubing a watermelon, sobbing to herself.
It's unbelievable.
It is
It's an
art.
unbelievable.
It is the most. It's the most distilled emotion ever captured on
Every
camera.
playwright wishes they wrote that.
Yeah.
scene. You turn around, it's Passover. You turn around,
Turn around, it's Yom Kippur. My friends are dying. Bethany's silently crying and cubing a watermelon, talking to her friend's mother on camera for no reason. Like
That was such a beautiful scene.
yeah.
And I'll stop talking about this, but I did finally on my flight get to the point of I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. It's about Tom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Tell me
god.
it's not about Tom.
Yeah.
It's about Tom. And that's all I've gotten to. So
And wait, the other thing that Gloria says in that scene is she says, "There's no reason you should be tortured, Bethany." Bethany starts sobbing harder into the watermelon. Like,
what about this, you guys? Aside, what's that word again? No. Besides Housewives, outside of Housewives, am I okay? By the way, everyone keeps texting me because Donald Glover, I guess, apparently had the same thing I had, the heart thing,
Really?
the stroke, the hole in heart that leads to a stroke. He's
Wait,
been in the news for having that.
I'm sorry, I have to pee. I'm sorry, but you guys both had things before we started recording, so it's like even.
Okay, just go. But it's so funny because now everyone's texting me like, "Oh my god, girl, you." I'm like, "Okay, stop." I'm like, "Don't." Do you know what I mean? Anyways.
So I'm just laughing at Pat going to the bathroom after all of us went right before we started.
It's just funny. We had like a 45-minute like kind of get ready period.
Every single one of us was like, "Oh, you're going? I guess I'll go too." Like, this is a good opportunity for me to go to the bathroom.
His brain just hits different. We'll keep this in.
He is just like he is one of these people that is like a genius in this way.
Yes.
Where I wonder how much he could get away with. Like, what's the craziest thing Pat could do, and people could be like, "It's okay," because he's a genius.
Within our friendship, he could really,
you know what I mean,
do a lot, and I would never, ever.
Like, what would it take for me to be really upset with him?
I'm about to do something crazy.
Oh, let's hear it.
Timing.
So this is what me like, because for hacks we'll be alting jokes for literally hours, and me and my friend Sam sometimes do this. We try to make it as far into the day as we can before we go into tummy time.
Oh
which is
my
when
god!
You write jokes in this position.
I've never seen you go tummy time on the podcast.
People, the hacks, the creative team behind hacks have seen me in this position for, I would say, 95 hours over the course of 5 years.
It's kind of amazing.
I try to make it really far in the day before I do.
What I was going to ask y'all, I saw a thought on the new Twitter, which is now Substack Notes. If you know, you know. Are y'all up on there?
Yeah. I get digests that are like, these 3 people posted Substack Notes. Don't follow a single one of them. I subscribe to completely different Substacks.
I have a lot of thought about this because some of the Substack Notes are essentially like, here's a clip from the essay I just posted to lure you in to read the essay.
Right,
that makes sense. Some are like, okay, basically tweets. I don't mind that. I miss my Twitter days. I don't mind that. Some are full Tumblr images, just like houses that are blue. And I'm actually like, okay, love. So it's a nice combo, but they show you the same shit every time you log on. So it's like, okay, refresh. Anyways, I saw one of those, and it was, what it said was, I wish I could credit the author, the reposter.
The creator.
Thank you. What's that word again? Creator. It said, your life isn't moving towards some big happiness. There's not some big joy that awaits you. Do you disagree?
Can we get a fact check on that?
No. Like it's not like one day you're gonna be like, oh, I'm happy. It's like you have to find happiness daily. What do we think?
You do have to find it. We all have a daily reprieve from our demons, and we have to do whatever we have to do every morning to get freedom from them.
Did George? You?
Wait, I have to read this text that's making me really laugh out loud. I mean, this tweet that was making me really laugh out loud.
Okay, guess we're on to the next tweet.
So now that we solved that.
Wait, I can't find it because I've sent so many. Do
you know what quote has been really hitting the spot recently?
Tell.
Okay, you ready for this? Zora Neale Hurston, there are years that ask questions and years that answer.
Full body chills.
Why am I believe that?
Tearing up?
No.
Wait, say it again.
Oh, Pat, you need this.
I'm writing there are years that ask questions and years that answer.
Wow, I've had so many years that ask questions and very few years that answer. But maybe I have had years that answer, but I just don't like the answer.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, are these rhetorical?
Because the answer is always rhetorical. The answer is always like, go work in e-commerce, bitch.
Totally.
The answer is always like, they're just not that into you.
Yeah. Okay. This tweet by this random gay. You know when like Twitter like knows you're gay, so they just feed you like the fun.
I love, and the handle's always like, Laura Linney lobotomy core or whatever.
That's like best case scenario. Because now I've been getting, there's this, Catherine, I'm going to tell you this new trend on Twitter that I've been seeing. Gay guys will describe their penis. So that's it. So it'll be a tweet and it'll go, it's thick, by the way.
No.
Or it'll be a tweet that's like, it's thin but long. Or there's
I haven't seen that.
I saw one literally today that goes, it's small but uncut. So my entire suggested column is just that.
Talk poems.
This is a tweet that came up in my feed. I don't know why
Wow,
it makes
he's
you
really,
laugh so
really
hard.
tickled.
As I was getting ate in Doggy, I peeked down and saw my tummy hanging, which did not make me feel good. And I was about to go on a date, and I texted to my friends, and I was like, "What if I tweeted this in 1 hour?"
That's not even a tweet.
As I was getting ate in Doggy, I peeked down and saw my tummy hanging, which did not make me feel good. Send. It has
As I
nine.
was getting
It has
ate in
nine.
Doggy.
At time of me screen capping it, it had 9.7 hearts and 285 retweets.
Wow.
As I was getting ate in Doggy.
As
You
I was
guys-
getting ate and Doggy.
Maybe that's a good. That's a good title of a book. As I was getting ate in Doggy.
Getting ate in Doggy. Do y'all
Getting
like
ate in
having
Doggy.
sex in front of a mirror?
Someone just asked me that. I do lately. Yeah.
You like having sex in front of a mirror?
I went through a spell where I was having a lot of sex in front of a mirror, and it was. It's embarrassing how much I was like, "This is incredible."
Yeah,
Where was
totally.
the mirror, might I ask?
I have like a it's funny. It's very funny. I have a dresser that came with an
This is hilarious. Keep going.
It's funny.
It's almost as funny as I was getting my ass ate and as I was getting not even like my ass ate would be less funny. As I was getting ate and Doggy.
Ate in Doggy.
I have a mirror that's like came with my dresser that goes over it, and just by happenstance, like I didn't set it up this way, but my dresser's across from my bed, so like there is something electric about looking. There is something electric about looking.
Yeah, what position
There
do you
is
like to
something
see
electric
yourself
about
in?
looking. As I was getting ate in Doggy,
Ate
I
in
found
Doggy, yeah.
I found there was something electric about looking.
It was in the middle of in a miserable, what is it? In a winter. Hold on.
Some
No.
years ask questions. Some
I
years
found
answer.
myself
Oh,
there was within me an invincible summer in the midst of a. It's
I
a
am the
Camus
modern
quote from a
marvel
book I've
of a
never
modern.
read.
And there's also like the this is a thunderstorm in a teacup or whatever from Opalite.
Yeah, it's from Opalite. Do you guys think
No,
it's
I
because
am the very model of a modern major general. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you think it's because I had too much Xanax?
Before the flight. Do you think what's because of that?
Maybe
The way
I think
I'm being.
I think I think benzos are a very powerful drug and should be steered clear of. But
Well, I
if
love
possible,
that.
yeah.
The way I passed out on the flight was iconic.
Are either of you doing
Benzos?
No, I'm like it's okay.
What
to
drugs
launch.
is everyone on?
No, I was gonna say this is so random. Are either of you doing Moon Tower this year?
I am not. Unfortunately.
I'm not. I'm doing Sketchfest.
Not doing that. I wonder. It's like whenever
If
you do
I
a
knew you were doing it, I might have. Maybe we could do seek treatment there. Maybe you should
Yeah.
ask about that. I just don't want to
Oh.
do my show there because I'm not ready.
yeah.
Wait, back to business. As I was getting ate and
Ate and
Doggy.
Doggy.
As I was getting ate
George,
and
do you
Doggy.
like sex in front of a mirror?
Oh yeah. I did. So I found that I did. I think especially if you're like, I think if you're sort of the receptive partner in gay sex, you can kind of, depending on the position, you can't always see what's going on. So it's like, oh right, like look what's going on back there. It's kind of fun.
Oh,
I think it adds to a certain thing because also the whole thing is like, I don't know. It just feels like you're inside of porn or something when you're watching in the mirror.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I would also go so far as to say often if I'm potentially taking an erotic photograph of myself, sometimes I get distracted by just looking at myself, which I think is
That's
tough.
the goal.
Well, by the way,
Yeah.
if I'm having sex in a mirror, I'm not looking at Brian. I'm looking at myself.
Yeah. And then another question, George. This
Mhm.
this section of the podcast is sponsored by Lauren Conrad. What's your favorite position? And don't say CEO.
This actually, I have a story about this, which is Matthew's friends at some point like did a bachelor party for him, and one of them, like one of his like old college friends, was like, "Okay, we're gonna do like some sort of like the what's the game called? Like not the lovers game,
The haters game.
no, you know that thing where you ask people, the couples game, like
dating
the
game?
wedding game,
Oh,
dating
dating
game,
game, yeah.
game. So he was like, okay, we're gonna do like a version of the dating game, and so answer these questions like how Matthew would answer them. Like, what is his favorite body part of yours? What is your favorite body part of his? Like, what is your favorite position? And they said, what is your favorite position? And I realized like I don't. I think the concept of naming them, of being like reverse cowgirl, is
I know.
very outside of my world. Like, obviously, I could describe the positions I enjoy.
Yes, you're very when you're talking about positions, you're very Friends episode title coded. Where it's
Yeah.
like the one where you're like the one
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
the one where I'm writing it.
But I actually had I really like cracked under the pressure, and I was like, well, I have like, or what if, I don't know, somehow the one I'm choosing is the wrong one. And then I like panicked and said like, I was like, I think I said like, not reverse cowgirl. What's the like cowgirl?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like right
on
side
top.
up cowgirl.
Yeah.
But I felt the need to keep using these terms from like a Will Ferrell movie instead of just being like
Yeah.
on top.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
love is on Love
It also
Island. when
depends
they-
on your mood, don't you think?
Well, yes, of
course.
course.
But I love when on Love Island they all go around and they're all saying insane shit, and then some guy will be like, "I like missionary," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"King, like
Yeah.
vanilla is a delicious flavor."
And never forget, whenever positions come up, I'll always just remember this sexually empowered girl in my grade who who I was behind in line on the Six Flags class trip freshman year. We're 14 years old. She's standing with like 4 enormous football players. This girl is 14 and she's just talking about sex. And she's like, no, it feels the best when your legs like up on a guy's shoulder. And it's like,
no, it's
and I'm standing behind just like drooling, being like, oh my God. Like, it's just so funny at 14 how different your life can be from other people's lives.
100%. I remember hearing that beep name redacted got fingered at Edward's Cinema, and I was like, "Oh my God! Like that would hurt so bad to get fingered."
Yeah.
One of the big controversies at my middle school was that 2 kids had sex inside a movie theater.
That's crazy.
And they were like 13.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then it was
When-
actually kind of like a classic case of old-fashioned sexism in that the guy like entered school the next day and everyone was like high-fiving him, and then the
Wow.
girl entered and everyone was like, whore, slut.
Take me
It was-
back.
It like could not be more straightforward. You know when
Yeah.
something just is like exactly what you like when you meet a straight couple and the husband is clearly evil
Oh my
Yeah,
God!
and the
I have to
woman is
say.
oppressed, and you're like, oh wow, this is like in the movie where like this would happen.
Yeah, I recently met this couple, or I'm friends with the woman, and I was just shook to my core by how silent the husband was. I was like, he's not even trying. This is old school. I'm like, respect.
Hmm.
You guys also, so I just got back from Houston because I went home to start wedding planning. I understand, George, I'll have to ask you about this. I see so clearly now how someone like this becomes a bridezilla, how someone
I
like
know.
this becomes absolutely possessed by the wedding demons. And let me ask you this. Why is everything $1 million?
I can't.
How is
Yeah, I mean,
How
here's the
was your
thing with
planning
becoming
experience?
here's the thing with becoming a bridezilla is like ultimately what you want to do. What you want is for things to like be simple and not tacky, right?
Of course.
And
of
you would
course.
think that's actually that you would think that's the path of least resistance, but it's the opposite. It's that you
Yes!
have to be a bridezilla to say no to the tacky options, and that is what is so like mind bending about it. Is you're like, no, I'm the easy one. I want a simple table, and they're like, okay, got it. So it's gonna have a tree on it.
Yeah.
And then you have to send an email that's like, so about read the tree. We would prefer it if we actually put the tree not on the table.
Oh my God.
And
That
then
is
that has to
exactly
happen.
the issue. Because I was like, I'm going to do a tasteful wedding at home. And they're like, so
Mhm.
actually doing a home is 10 times more expensive than doing it at like the nicest hotel ballroom in town. I walk into the ballroom. I'm like, can we rip this carpet up? It's hideous. And like these gold chairs are taking years off my life. I want candles. They're like, so actually, I'm like, this
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
so you put it into words perfectly. It'll be, I mean, it was very fun to begin the journey, but it's also,
Did you ever
crazy.
watch the show 4 Weddings on TLC?
no.
So good. It's like it's very aughts coded, and it's like
Oh, is it when there's a competition between them? I
it's
think you
very
told me about
it's
that.
very cheaply produced, and it's like there's 4 brides. You find out at the top like how much what their budget is, and then they all have to like you see them play, they all have kind of themes, and they all go to each other's weddings and rate each other's weddings. And I forget what you get if you win.
I gotta find 3 other brides to do that with
Yeah.
a year from now. Wait, let's dive in because George, as you know, on the pod we only ask one question.
Oh,
Since you
goodness.
last came on, who were you then? Who are you now?
Ooh.
And who do you want to be?
In the future.
Oh.
Tummy time is over.
Yeah, it is. Because actually, the double-edged sword of tummy time is you have to lift up your head, and sometimes that's
Let's wrap
tiring.
your back.
What are you holding? Oh,
What are you talking about?
Nicorette.
Yeah.
His starlet machine.
I have to think of
Okay.
something to.
So when I was, oh my god, the
Wait, can I
post-its, the post-its of your work are so triggering to me.
What?
I'm like,
George.
I should be writing.
I know.
What?
That makes me feel like absolute shit.
I
What you
hate
have
it
on
so
your
much.
page.
What? It's just a perfectly broken story.
Oh my god! I get a gun. You need me to take a gun into my mouth.
I will say one thing, just like about it's like I'm in a place where it's like I feel like a text is owed, but I don't have anything to text the person. Do you know what I mean?
With a
Now, is
specific
this
person, or
work or
that's a general
personal, or
feeling you're
what's
getting
going
in
on?
life?
It's like no, it's like oh, there's someone I should just text to be like, here's a text, but I actually have nothing to text.
Like
them.
to maintain the friendship.
Yeah.
Maintain the friendship.
No, in like a flirty way. I owe a flirty text to like keep things up in the air.
Oh,
I
right.
understand. It will come.
Yeah.
All in good time. Now, George.
Oh yeah, this is like how I always am like, I have to remind myself, right? You have to occasionally log into Instagram and respond to like 20 people just to remind people that you exist.
I know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like,
and then comment 3 hearts under like a really stupid
I was gonna
photograph.
say a huge part of being a young artist today, and that does include us, is that every couple weeks you have to have a glass of wine and comment heart on everyone's post
Yeah.
that you know. And you have to mean it. You have to mean
mhm.
it. Okay, so last time you were on, so Pat's of course sending off some sort of.
No, I was.
Pat,
looking
did
at
you
it.
send the flirty text?
No.
Did you comment heart under Natasha Lyonne's post?
No. Okay.
My dad's calling me.
Okay.
I'm keeping it on. Hey, Dad, I'm podcasting.
Oh, you are? Okay, cool. No worries. I'm just in my Uber, just killing time.
Oh, text me when you get there.
Yeah. I love you, babe.
Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Keep it.
Okay. George, who were you?
Okay, so since I've last come on, I've well, as we said, I last came on after the website that I built with my own 2 hands was shut down.
Shuttered.
Since then, the archives have also been. You now have to basically be a hacker from the Angelina Jolie movie Hackers to find anything that we produced in the 2 years that we
That's
had that
insane.
website. I know, but it's also fine. I remember I wrote one. There's like the pressure to sort of like. We were producing sort of humorous content, and sometimes you needed to like dig deep down to find something to say that day because we had to like put up 6 posts. And there was one day when Patti Smith did an advertisement for the luxury suitcase brand Remova, and I decided that I was gonna like tear down Patti Smith and write this like extremely bitchy blog post about how she's like a complete fraud for selling out for Remova. And I am kind of glad that that's not like super easily searchable.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're all hoping to work with Remova.
I would love. By the way, Remova has more integrity than Patti Smith, just as a corporation.
But by the way, they're beautiful suitcases, but now they're everywhere. The dupes are everywhere.
Well, yeah, they're so expensive, and I'm kind of like, I sort of think having just like an away suitcase is the same quality.
I heart my away suitcase. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if Patti
all over the
Smith could
floor.
rock an away suitcase. I think she needs
I
the
don't-
Remova brand.
I don't know Remova.
It's those silver ones. You'd recognize.
gotta
them.
check
and
it
they're
out,
more
Pat.
expensive than you could ever imagine.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's almost like how it's like a
Jesus
commentary
Christ.
on how expensive things can be.
Yeah.
The price is like the price is not,
Yeah.
it's not so much a price tag. It's more like, wouldn't it be fascinating if the
Yeah.
suitcase was this price?
Yeah,
It's the
as,
core.
as a social experiment, like let's
Exactly,
make a
which is
suitcase
also how I
nice.
feel about the row. Like because you
Exactly.
read about the row and you're like, oh, interesting. Maybe I don't know, I've accomplished something. My gift to myself can be a pair of shoes from the row. And then you look at it and it's like, oh, it's actually a down payment of $1 million.
It's outrageous. Although I did the other day see someone wearing a t-shirt and I was like, God, that looks so good. And she was like,
Yeah.
it is from the row. And I was like, killing self. No, but I actually like the row was recently exposed, as you might have seen on TikTok.
Oh, see,
Because
I'm not on
what?
TikTok. What was
so
it
they
exposed
did.
as?
Well, they did a big row sample sale, and so all these girls were like, "Oh my God, look at my row sample sale haul!"
Right.
And everyone in the comments was just like, "This looks like it's from Old Navy. You're an
Yeah.
idiot for how much you spent." And it did. It looked like shit. And
Yeah.
I'm an MKNA stan forever. Like
No, I am
addicted.
too. But one time I went to a party, and some girl told me that she used to work at the row, and the quality is actually bad.
Really?
That just
And I
changed
am not
everything.
making that up. Some girl told me that.
And when a girl tells you something, believe her.
Believe
And
that
she was
girl.
really well dressed, and it wasn't in the row.
Now,
Yeah.
what designer brands I wonder, would she say are worth the pretty penny?
I know. I'm feeling like, I have this obsession with, I have this secret like desire to be someone who wears like head to toe Japanese brands.
Of
And
course.
they're just like sort of casually always in like black and gray.
Yeah. You're
Like-
always exceptionally dressed.
Well, not always.
When we had our
but
fun
thank
dinner
you.
the other night, I was like, he looks so cool.
Oh my God.
Well,
I've seen both of you recently in like really enjoyable social situations.
Thank God. It's
which
about time.
rarely, like,
I know.
It's not that common.
No, it's not. Enjoyment is getting less and less common. these days.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not like we saw each other in like some horrible.
It's not like we were saw each other as we were getting our ass, as we were getting ate and doggy, as we were getting ate and doggy. Looked down and saw our tummy and did not like how that felt.
Tummy. The use of tummy is so perfect. To see your tummy.
But people use tummy erotically as well.
Do they?
Well, this is also, I learn a lot from my very close friend and collaborator Sam Taggart about the bear
Shout
community
out. Okay,
and a
okay.
big because Sam is famously into bears. And
Yeah.
of course, a big part of the bear community is like eroticizing and fetishizing
Yeah.
erogenous zones such as the tummy.
I guess
Is-
I would say belly over tummy.
Yeah, but yeah.
I don't
Tummy
know.
is-
Sam, first of all, Sam taught
tummy-
me about bearhood. Like, cut back 10 years ago, Sam was the first one who said, "This is what this is."
Mm.
I
And
like
also,
this. And
tummy-
thank you for that, Sam.
Tummy to me exists in like a Pepto-Bismol world.
Mhm.
Totally. Yeah, it's like an yeah,
It's
you're right.
upset. When you're telling me tummy, I'm saying upset.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
no happy tummy.
What about stomach?
There's
Stomach,
yummy
I guess,
tummy.
is so.
There's yummy
Stomach
tummy.
is so intestine.
What about tummy time?
Totally.
getting my ass ate during tummy time while zooming with my hacks co-writer?
No, getting ate during
Oh, sorry,
getting
ate
yeah.
during tummy time
Getting ate during tummy time.
while zooming with my coworker.
What if I podcasted for doing tummy time getting ate?
I would support that. Like we blur out the eating.
Remember the one scene in Broad City where where Lincoln is inside her and
I
they're
think about that
FaceTiming?
all the time.
That's like genius.
That
I
show
haven't
more and
seen-
more. We're so blessed.
I never saw it. I should watch it at some point.
Oh, you would have the time of your life. 'Cause It's so funny.
It's very funny.
Yeah, and she invented the phrase boyfriend dick.
Really?
I think that's where I first heard it, at least.
And it just means dick from your boyfriend.
No, it means dick,
means like
not
a
too big, not too small. It's like Goldilocks.
oh my
with
God,
dick.
that's right. Yeah.
And it's funny because I was at this a Friendsgiving recently, and it was just like, it was so classic. I overheard some girls talking in the corner, and I heard one of them go, "And that's boyfriend dick." And I was like, I love girls.
I love the idea of you being at a Friendsgiving recently as though it's like an event that happens like occasionally throughout the year. And you were recently at a Friendsgiving.
Fine, I'll come clean. It was Sunday.
There's something I
Wait,
wish.
literally you were at an actual Friendsgiving that is almost a week before Thanksgiving?
It was actually, it was actually last Sunday. So it must have been a week ago.
I did not know people were doing that.
What
It
do you
was
mean?
fun.
When did you think they were?
I thought they were.
I thought
now.
Friendsgiving is something that only happens on Thanksgiving Day for people that have chosen
No.
family.
No, George, I agree.
Really?
Yeah, that's
And
just
so-
called Thanksgiving. You can
Okay,
have
first of
Thanksgiving.
all, do not talk down to me.
Get Matthew in here.
No,
I've seen
Friendsgiving is Thanksgiving, but with chosen family instead of.
Not
I've
for the
seen-
gam, but like everything else.
I've seen on my feed people doing Friendsgivings. Like
They're
the
franchising it. It's
the
going
first
global.
weekend.
Yeah,
The first weekend
Hallmark.
of November. I'm seeing it the first weekend of November on my feed.
And I'd be happy to attend because I love the food stuffing. And you
Okay,
don't get
so
to eat
now
enough.
suddenly I'm offended I haven't been
know.
invited to a Friendsgiving.
I know.
Well, I think someone should invite me to Thanksgiving, don't you?
Yeah, let's put that out into the
Pat,
universe.
if you were in New York City, we could have you here.
I know, but I'm in Los
Likewise.
Angeles.
Yeah,
Well, that's
so
been a problem for some time now.
Yeah.
No, actually,
But don't you
people-
think that someone would invite me?
Again, Pat, I think
People
people
don't
don't know you're in
know.
town.
Okay, so back to George.
Yeah.
you're in a post Gawker situation.
That's right. This was I at this point like over 3 years ago. But yes, I had just been fired. I then what did I do? I got married. I recommitted to stand up. I worked on a variety of projects that ended up getting shuttered.
Would you say you renewed your vows to stand up?
I definitely renewed my vows to stand up post Gawker.
And you shot your special.
And I shot my special, which is
Ding
coming
dong.
out, which is probably already out, depending on when this comes out. It's out December 2nd, and it's called A Sense of Urgency. And I taped it at the Slip Room in New York City, and it's out on Amazon and Apple and various other platforms.
I'm so excited.
And Pat actually came. Pat came to the first ever iteration. I mean, it changed after that, but Pat came to the first ever iteration of that hour of stand-up at the Bell House in like 2023.
You're telling a lie, George. You're telling a lie on air. It was at Littlefield.
Littlefield.
Police are coming in. Police are taking him away.
Don't tell a lie on air. We'll always call you out.
What are you going to wear to the Prem party?
This is the issue is because I'm so, with Thanksgiving and my mom visiting, the one thing that has slipped through the cracks is literally that. And it's going to have to be a panicked shopping trip a few days before.
Here's what I wonder. I know there's someone in your orbit who's like gently a stylist who can maybe like send you something. Don't you think?
Who?
I'm not thinking of someone in particular. I'm just like,
no, here's the thing, Catherine. It's like, what you're describing is always a slightly farther of a reach away. Like you always think you can just call someone up who does something for a living. It's like, we have friends that work at restaurants, that work in fashion. And you're like, surely I have something to do. Surely I can get it discounted. And then you talk to someone who you consider your personal friend. And they're like, so the way it works is we would have to have a consultation and I'll have Margaret reach out. And you're like, oh.
It's honestly, it's how I feel about usually getting my hair and makeup done. Is it's more trouble to schedule, pay, hire, organize to have someone do it. And it takes longer than if I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just like look a little bit worse and do it on myself.
I basically am. Yeah. I think I'm going to probably buy one expensive thing, whether it's
that'll feel
like
good.
One sweater or one button down or like a jacket or something, and just like it'll be
let me tell you this, it's a fun time of year to shop because there's some good stuff in there right now because they know it's coming. They know it's coming around the bend, which is the best holiday of all.
I know. You know what I'm actually wanting? What I'm wanting is a bright, like a really expensive looking red button down. And actually Jonathan Bailey recently wore that to one of the late night shows. He was wearing just like a really crisp red, Christmas red button down shirt.
'Tis the season.
So that's
George,
kind of what I'm thinking.
Season.
George, what do you think about my trials and tribulations?
I don't know how much I'm allowed to comment publicly on
what
that.
do you think of my childhood?
I have many thoughts on your trials and tribulations, but most of them are NSFW.
Oh, really?
Let just give it to him straight, and then we'll cut it out if he.
Give me general, yeah.
No,
but you know a lot about my trials and tribulations.
I do. I think I'll say this. I think you are in a really good place right now.
Yeah, me too. And like, let's get that out there in the press.
I think that I've some of the most recent trials I've heard sound really exciting, and I think could lead to something more exciting than what has been.
Yeah, and less tribulating.
What
do you guys think everyone thinks about
There's something I wish we could talk about.
Wait, sorry. Kat asked, what do we think everyone thinks about
Everyone
her?
thinks you're in a million movies. That's what everyone says.
That is actually true, Kat.
I love that. I can live with that.
And wait,
I'm lonely. Do you guys know that I'm lonely?
Why? Okay,
why? Where's Brian?
Exactly. He's away.
Where is he?
So right now he's in Las Vegas doing F1 stuff.
Oh, sure.
But I think I just that's why the other night was so fun, George. A, our dinner. B, the theory thing is I haven't been in community in a while because I'm like either alone. I mean, it's like when you're in a relationship too, it's so easy to be like, okay, we'll just do this, and then you never see anyone.
Did you guys have fun at my wedding?
Of course.
That was the most fun I've had in so long. I hadn't seen any of those people. It was talk about chic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Food divine, vibes even better. Speeches went crazy. And great company.
Yeah.
Now, George, so now you've recommitted to stand up. You're a married man. You're cooking for 18 people.
That's right.
What else?
You're on an adoption journey.
And you know what? I'm not. Yeah, we're adopting a gay guy from LA that
Yeah.
we're actually going into West Hollywood and saying who here needs help, and then adopting like a 32-year-old gay guy.
I love that.
That is so
and bringing
sweet.
him back and nursing him back to health.
That's perfect.
I've also, you know what else I've recommitted to? Kat, let me know if you feel this way. I'm like newly excited about living in New York in a big way. Like
Same.
For the longest time, I was like, I knew I didn't want to be in LA, but there was always a part of me that was like, I'm missing out. That's where the jobs are, blah, blah. And there was something about this past summer, actually. And you know what sort of did it for me? Did you go to any of those secret shows they did at Cherry Lane Theater?
No, I was kind of gone all summer.
You were gone. So they were like sort of doing like a soft open of the theater. And I was like, oh, this is so much more fun than whatever the equivalent, like, I don't know.
It doesn't hurt that there's
glamorous
no jobs.
thing would be in LA. Well, yes, there are no jobs.
I'm like,
but
no one's working in LA. But no, I totally agree. When I got back this fall, I was like, I'm so lucky to live in this amazing city.
Yeah, I'm really, Pat, what's going on your phone?
Yeah.
I had an email.
Oh, so it's like that.
But you guys are talking about New York. You answered a call from your father on air, and George,
first of all,
you left to get
chapstick.
And George, you left to get chapstick earlier. So
before we recorded, and keep this in.
I was getting
from my father is different from a random email. What was it even about?
A career making.
Pat, are you getting? Pat, I'm sorry. Are you currently getting 8?
Yeah. Are you getting 8 doggy?
I'm getting 8 in doggy. That's why I'm feeling self-conscious about my tummy.
Okay, so you're really excited about New York.
Yeah, really excited about New York. Really excited about. Well, actually, to be honest, I'm currently not really excited about stand-up. I was through this. I'm excited about the special, and I'm excited to release it. But that material at this point is old, and I'm not doing it anymore. And I actually am in a place where I want to be re-excited about stand-up and like get a new, get some new material and start touring again.
You guys should co-host a New Beginnings party like Ramona.
We should, because you know what I've been thinking? I've been having a really scary thought.
What?
It's time for me to do the artist way.
Oh, you should.
Honestly, Kat, I would do it with you, and I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God, what if we had a little group? That would be really, and that would be the community I've been craving.
Yeah,
I would do it in a Zoom group in a heartbeat.
Well, I don't want it to be on Zoom, and I love you.
Okay, well, then I have nowhere to go for
I agree.
I have nowhere to go for Thanksgiving. I'm not included in the Artist Way group. And you guys are recommitting to New York. So I guess I'll log off. You're invited to our New Beginnings party. I guess I'll log off and
touch grass.
Touch grass.
Should I join? Have either of you ever done a real in-person book club?
No, but I've always wanted to.
Me too. And it's one of those things that I'll be on my deathbed and I'll be like, I should do a gay guy book club.
My gym friend had a book club, and I was like, and I was around the corner. I was like, I'm coming to your book club, but then I think his book club like imploded from drama, and they were going to start a new one. So I was like, well, tell me when it starts, and I think it never started.
There's a gay guy book club gay guy, but also I bet Kat will be welcome.
Oh, I hope so.
At Singers, like on Mondays.
Wait, I just met someone who is like my husband owns Singers.
Every day I meet someone.
It was the girl.
Grace
I know, but it wasn't that because I brought up Grace. It was the girl who came up to me at this new restaurant in Los Feliz, and it was the girl. I think I talked about her who did waiter style, put her chin on the table to talk, and said she loved the podcast. But then I realized she wasn't a waitress; she just was like a fellow diner doing that. And she was like, "My brother's gay," and I was like, "Oh, like what's his deal?" And she was like, "He is partnered. His partner owns Singers in some capacity." And I was like, "Oh, do you know Grace Schmidt? Do you know the guy I'm talking about?" Me too,
Mike.
I don't know. It was a girl I met. It was a girl I met at Wilds. There's a new place called Wilds.
I know this guy Mike who runs Singers, and he is lovely, as is everyone else involved.
Shout out.
Well, his partner's sister approached me at one of the hottest new restaurants on the east side of Los Angeles.
You've become such the restaurant.
This one's interesting. It's like British style, so it's like meat pie and like chips.
Oh, Mr. Todd, I'm so happy. I could. That's my dream role, by the way, of course.
Someone recently told me they thought Sweeney Todd was the straightest musical. What do you think, Kat?
Oh, was that? I only saw the clips, but was that
No,
from Aaron's
it wasn't on my
episode?
podcast. It was someone else that said it to me.
That clip was so funny.
I saw Sweeney Todd.
What did you think? I've actually never seen it.
Oh my God, it's like my favorite. I don't think it's the straightest musical. I'm trying to think of what is, though.
I saw
I would
it
say
while
like Les Mis or something. At
Yeah,
least.
yeah, yeah.
Or Phantom.
or like honestly like Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton's very
yeah,
straight.
Hamilton. That makes sense. Okay. Case
Alexander
closed.
Hamilton. I
Case
saw
closed.
that. I
Now
say
I've
this.
debated what the straightest musical is on 2 podcasts.
Thanks for
question.
living. Money falls from the sky.
Collecting all your Horcruxes.
Next up, Pod Save America.
And then Hot Ones.
Oh my God. I would love to do Hot Ones.
Oh my God.
George on Call Her Daddy being like, Wicked is I.
Okay, I have a question. What I'm like, what depraved aesthetically bankrupt vertical videos am I supposed to do to promote my special? Like what like man on the street disgusting gay guy am I supposed to talk to who's like, so like what did you get 8 doggy this morning?
Yeah. So what does it look like?
You know who I love? I love Trackstar. I love that guy.
Okay.
I love him. That's a fun one.
There's
obviously the classic Kareem.
Yeah.
Of course, I have to go on Subway Takes and say Phantom is the straightest musical. I think Phantom is the straightest musical.
That would do numbers.
100%
That would do
agree.
numbies. Alexander Hamilton.
What else do people go on?
Yeah,
Where do you stand on nipples? Big or small?
I think I would say just small or average, but no disrespect. All nipples are beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I always just
That's the
like.
clip.
You know what I say? It's just like I think in porn I like to see bodies similar to my own. So of course, massive fucking jugs, tiny pink nipples, snatched waist, huge hips, and I don't mind.
A vocalist, incredible vocal talent, and performing on stage at Club
Great
Coming.
blowout, yeah,
Great
beautiful
blowout.
dry bar blowout.
Yeah,
Nice
can
big
I say
eyebrows.
something? I have not been watching porn recently.
That's so good. I want to quit it.
It'll be fun when you watch again.
I know, but I don't. Something has been happening to me, and I'm like, maybe I'm responding to like screen time or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, I actually screens to me are so associated with wanting to absolutely kill myself that I like cannot ever associate them with something erotic or arousing
I feel
anymore.
you.
Like
Well,
I'm literally like I would
also-
rather look for sex in the real world or be celibate than
I
Porn
know.
usually makes me want to have sex in the world more. Otherwise, I kind of forget about it or something. Do you know what I mean?
Really? What about when you're like dead-eyed
watching-
looking at a screen and like it's so sad and you're in your room on your bed and all alone?
Well, of course, as soon as you come, you're like, I can't believe where I am.
I
Yeah,
know.
but I do think it's a little bit like, oh, right, this stuff. I should do that more.
I agree.
I should get my ass ate in Doggy. I should
You
get
know
ate
what?
in Doggy.
You know what I can say though about getting 8 Doggy is, as I was saying before with the tweets that are all like it's small but uncut. I feel like I'm so bombarded with sexual
I know.
gay content constant, and I know that everyone's listening and they're like, well, it's probably because you click on it and jerk it every day, you sicko.
Well, no.
I
Which
don't.
is your God-given
I
right.
literally don't. It's just when they know you're gay, my Instagram Explore page is all shirtless men.
I
of
had
all
to
body
train my
types.
algorithm. My algorithm, it used to be like Hollywood gossip and stuff, and now I changed it to like really, really old rescue dogs.
Mine
and
is
soup.
Mine is like, what bed would you choose? And then there's like nine
like-
AI beds made of different foods.
Cloud bed.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
waffle bed.
Cheeseburger.
I'm opening my Explore page. Two clips of Charlie XCX, one clip of Rachel Sennett, one clip from SNL Weekend Update, shout out, one clip of Mary Beth Sex, Edward, a clip from Fleischman is in Trouble.
Okay, that's not that bad. Let me go to my Explorer. My Explorer reads as follows. Wait, come on. Okay. Okay, it's a lot of NCAA cross country. It's one guy doing like a body weight exercise, a jacked guy running, a cat's eye tutorial. One guy just like shaking his butt, like blurry this.
Isn't it? Oh, yeah, I get a lot of that.
Wait, let me
Like
see
that.
that.
For the longest time, they thought I
Okay.
wanted body transformations in
Yeah.
all directions. It's like someone that got really muscular, someone that got thin, someone that got fat, someone that like
Yeah.
got some sort of surgery, someone that got that got Botox, and it was just that all day long.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, mine has a horrible headline. The first one I looked at mine is the brow game was stronger than ever at the Governor's Awards.
Period.
I think this is Gaga on SNL.
And it's funny how many events there are that you could go to. And it's funny how many of our peers make that their full-time life calling. It's like, I'm going to be pictured in front of a step and repeat at the governor's awards. And that's important. And I'm going to
At the risk of never.
And I'm going to tag 9 people that put this look together. And then that's like what I'm going to do. It's just, it's interesting.
We didn't know it was part. It was. I'm stunned into silence.
George, are you mad at us that we're like talking about that?
About what? The Governor Awards? Yeah, a lot of my close friends went to the Governor Awards, and I think they're really important members of the entertainment community. And to be honest, it raises money for the Academy, and I don't really appreciate you making fun of it.
Okay, George, who do you want to be? Cut to the chase.
That's a great question. Who do I want to be?
I don't want to be. I just want one person to be like, I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately.
All I can do.
I'm like kind of enjoying. I'm kind of enjoying like trying to be an adult a little bit recently.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
I'm like, I don't know. I feel very something happened when, like in the last 2 years where I'm feeling aging in a really big way. Does that resonate?
Kind of, yeah, but we're in such different situations and you're younger than me.
I'm not that much younger than you.
Well, you're 34.
Yeah, I'm the same age as Kat.
That's
There's
a lifetime.
Something about
I'm 37, alone, nowhere to go on Thanksgiving.
Oh my god! And what else? Oh, and you're not in our artist way.
Not included in the artist way.
Not included in the artist way.
Don't forget that.
But that waitress who wasn't a waitress is a fan.
And she has friends in high places, for instance, singers.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you who I want to be. This is a very narrow answer to this, but other than this special that I'm releasing, the last like bunch of things I've done have been like with some sort of collaborator or writing partner, and I would like for the next thing I do to be on my own. It's been a while since I've been like, other than stand up, since I've really written something from beginning to end on my own, and I think that I would like to do that.
That rocks. It would feel so good to do that.
Yeah.
And now, do y'all have crushes of the week? Person, place, thing.
I gotta give it to my two. Well, one, because I don't want to. One is like would be like two, like calling out a random person and saying your name on air. But I just had a nice chat with a girlie at the gym. But like, I gotta give it to my NC State girlies for taking home their 4th title in 5 years at NCAA Cross this weekend. Like, everyone thought when they lost that core of Caitlin Tui, Sam Bush, and Kelsey Camille, like they were going to have to go through a long rebuild. And they took one down year. And then we're back with all underclassmen and are looking to even defend next year. And that's even with Angelina, their typical number 1 to 3 scorer, having a rough day at nationals.
I have one.
I love when this what you just did, Pat, is very much reminding me of when we all became friends, because you have been doing that for like 10 years.
Wait, what do you mean?
Talking about like a track thing that no one else knows about.
People will know that listen. There are people that listen that will know, and they'll have watched that race, and they will have been like, "Oh my god!" Like in terms of NC State reclaiming that crown, like that was so emotional.
That was vibes, and that was everything.
Kat.
My one. Okay, so in Houston, Texas, I went to Lovely Bridal, which I believe is a chain. But at the Lovely Bridal in Houston, Texas, there was a woman who worked there named Alina, and she's incredible at her job. And she really made me feel so taken care of. She pulled looks I never would have picked that really were amazing. And no, I haven't decided on a dress. But thank you to Alina at Lovely Bridal. If you're in the Houston area, check her out.
Love.
Check her out.
I have two badass women that made an impact in my life over the last week. Okay. First one, at Kat's show that we did, Michelle Collins, we've been friendly, but I've literally I had never seen her perform. I didn't know.
Oh my God.
I
There's
wasn't
nothing-
familiar
Oh my
with her
God.
game, as the kids say.
There's nothing like it. There's
I was
nothing like it.
I was like, okay, so you're actually Joan Rivers reincarnated.
Yeah.
It was one of the most shocking experiences of my life.
Yeah.
It's so refreshing to see someone
Tour de force.
to just see someone operate at 100%. And it really like inspired me so much. I don't know how she does it. It is like, it just is a different kind of skill. And it's the kind of skill and talent where you're like, I want the infrastructure to be there where she's obviously very successful and doing very well for herself, but I just mean like, I want the infrastructure to be
know.
there where every night she is in a giant theater doing that, and like adoring fans are coming in and out. Like
she should be hosting late night.
100%.
obviously,
Funniest
I
person
mean,
on earth.
but because this is a part of my recommitment to the stage, is I'm like, obviously she should be hosting a late night show, but I'm also like, there should just be giant theaters everywhere, like Vegas style, where you can go see Kat at a theater Vegas style. You can go see Michelle. You can go see like
me, like someone like me.
You can go see Pat getting 8 Doggy like anytime you want.
Tell me troubles.
I really was very inspired by that. And then the second person I want to shout out, oh my God, shout out is my podcast. The second person that's my crush of the week is Allison Roman, who flew me to Toronto to moderate her book event and then took me out to dinner. It was like the most generous anyone has been.
She is the best
towards
ever.
me in a very long time. People in our industry and community often will kind of trick you into either not getting paid or like doing something you don't want to do. And I have developed a very defensive exterior. And I was like, wow, this is so effortless. Like, you are asking me to do this and you are like making it the best possible experience, and so sweet throughout. And it was also just like, it was like a giant thing. It was like 700 people that were there to see her just like gab about beans and Thanksgiving, and
it's the best. I have to shout out her as well because I've been having her sauce, and it's
the tomato sauce,
fucking delicious.
Wow, that sold out in like 2 seconds.
Well, I'm a lucky girl. The sauce is divine, and I need to go by her shop, but the sauce is everything. Michelle is everything. And also shout out Crush the Week to Theory for putting that event together, because it really just blew me away. They really like surpassed my expectations in so many ways. It was just such a special evening, and I feel so lucky I got to share it with you. And Pat, had you been here, Lord knows you would have been at the nines.
There's something I wish we could discuss.
Why don't we have a text thread after this?
Yeah.
I'm so there.
I'm so seated.
I'm
so
seated for our
sad.
text thread. Okay,
I'm
wait,
so
what was I
sad
gonna
for our
say?
text thread.
Okay, last bit is, of course, do you feel hot today? Me, no. You?
I don't know, but that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm growing my buzz cut out for the first time since 2018.
I saw that on your story.
And so that is something everyone can look forward to, and I will keep everyone posted. I have a Patreon that's just for watching my hair grow, if anyone is interested. So basically, it's a photo of my hair every day, and it is $100 a month.
Love that. And also, you guys, December 2nd, stream A Sense of Urgency. Post about it. Don't mess around.
Yeah, I would love it if everyone could post about it. That would actually be really amazing. And it's really like, renting it is truly like less than the price of a coffee. It's so, I know,
and you'll have such a great time.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Literally just rent it and don't watch it.
Now, are y'all mad at me?
I could never be mad at you.
Are you guys mad at me because you were getting so snippy with me earlier?
No, we were just having fun at your expense. I'm sorry.
George, ask
Never
us.
mad.
Are you guys mad at me?
Never.
Absolutely not.
I would like to be included in the 18, but I do have Thanksgiving plans.
Totally. So no.
But I'm still mad at and I'm mad at not being able to be at 2 places at once.
To be clear, none of the 18 are friends. It's all family. So you should not be offended that you were.
And I have to quick shout out just about how obsessed I am with your husband. He is one of the most special people on earth. Every time I see him at an event, I'm like, oh, thank God I'm going to be okay. So funny. So
he loves you
special.
guys.
Y'all as a couple is bliss. And it's so nice when I like both sides of a couple so much. So as an extra shout out.
That is very sweet. He really loves you guys, and often I will actually hear Seek treatment coming out of his phone while
Matthew.
cooking.
I hope he hears this, you crazy fool.
Matthew.
Matthew, naughty boy.
So
Tummy
sometimes
time.
it's actually because this is in no way personal, but I don't listen to any podcast.
Of
you know.
course.
And so sometimes, especially if like I haven't talked to one of you in a while, I'm aware of the fact that he knows more about your lives than I do. Pat,
Let's get on the thread. We're ending the episode.
What keeps happening is Pat keeps asking about his trials and tribulations. Then I answer, and then Pat goes, "Let's get rid of that. Let's cut that. Let's cut that." And then keeps asking about it. Okay, now that I've explained, he's on your side. We're all on your side. Is the short of it.
Yeah,
Title of that. We're all on your side.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get our thread going. Thank you
Okay.
for joining us. When a heart breaks, here's what it's not doing: breaking even.
Yeah.
What?
That's our new sign off.
Our new sign off is that when a heart breaks, don't break even.
Seek treatment. If you're boring as fuck, seek treatment. If you're unlucky in love, seek treatment. If you just can't take a hint, well, seek treatment. With Kat and Pat.
That was a Headgum podcast.